All right, this is brokegeniuses.com. This is my blog. I'm going to go over the SMV calculator. And this is for women only. So I'll put in the designation that you have to put female. If you don't put female, pretty much it will not take the calculation. And that would include any males. So you'll be basically telling me you're a whole bitch if you give me some freaking transaction and you're a dude. So if you're comfortable with that, you know, that's all up to you. But this is for women only. You also would need to put your age in there, as well as your weight and height. Those are mandatory fields that you have to put in. So this calculator pretty much is just a report as far as like for women to kind of just validate where they stand in the sexual marketplace value. That's what is pretty much called. You have to also put in your education. You don't have to put your salary information. That's optional, but that does help to for me to give you a proper report. And you also, I just added this field in today. You have to put in how your parents, as far as your life with your parents, where you're adopted, living with a single mother, living with a single father, living with both parents, father and mother, or living with both parents and other would be like you had two dads or you had two moms. So I left no stone uncovered in that. So that is a field that I added. You have to also put in how, if you have children or you don't have children, and also one of the other fields is your relationship status: married, single, divorced. And optional, I put this also in because it's very important. Are you atheist, spiritual, Christian, Muslim, Jewish, or other? And other is just basically anything that I didn't mention. Okay, so this is an optional field. You don't necessarily have to put this in. This is optional. It does help if you put it in because it gives me more of a detailed report. Because basically, what I'm going to do is in the report, I'm going to give you kind of an analysis as far as kind of who would be your ideal mate. That's kind of like the hidden thing that I didn't really talk about in the report. I'm actually giving you a little bit of a status as far as who you should actually be looking for, who would be most likely your ideal candidate as far as if you're looking for a relationship. So that's kind of the caveat that I give with this report. So also the fields that I put in as far as sexual orientation, that is also mandatory. You have to basically put in: are you straight, bisexual, transsexual, or a lesbian? You have to put those in the field. Those are mandatory. You have to at least select one of the four. Okay, so that's also a mandatory field. And basically, also your sexual viewpoints as well, as far as is sex okay with multiple partners? Is sex okay, but it should be with your partner only? And um, I am not open to a casual relationship as well. So that is also an option for if you need further information. You can click Ask a Genius link, and you can get a consultation. The consultation starts off at $10 at 15 minutes. It could be through Zoom or Skype or whatever you want to choose, cell phone conversation, whatever you choose as far as what you want to communicate with. So, thus again, you know, you have the option of choosing your sexual viewpoints as far as if are you okay with multiple partners, are you okay with just only being with your partner only, or are you open to just casual sex. Basically, all of that is something that you have to choose. And you also, it's kind of a secondary question to the question above, what type of relationship are you that is acceptable to you? Monogamy, polygamy, or an open relationship? I know women to a certain degree, a lot of times you have to ask the question twice. Well, this is just the same kind of question, but just asking it twice. Like, are you sure about this? Okay, so another thing is, after all of that is inputted, you just put your photo. You can put multiple photos. I know some people, have different looks. I have different looks as well, and also, you have better photos than others. We all have bad days. To put in multiple photos. So this is just primarily for women that they just kind of not sure, because you got women that are loners. You got women that don't really have that many friends, or their friends might be kind of cruel or mean. And then another thing is, like I said before, men give women validation. Women don't give women that validation. That just is not how that works. I mean, you can get somewhat of validation from women, but the most honest validation you're gonna get is from an actual man. So don't get it twisted. Because you got a lot of women that will actually women are very highly competitive when it comes to dating and mating. It is nothing for women to send other women off. That's absolutely nothing. It's no big deal at all. So that's absolutely no big deal at all for women to send other women off and tell them a pack of lies. So, like I said, if you need further detail, further information, you can book a 15-minute consultation starting off at $10, and then it goes higher than that depending on how many minutes you need. And basically it could be whatever you want it to be. If you need some type of long, intensive kind of therapy session, I can pretty much consult with you about that. That I can pretty much go as long as an hour. If it's something that you need longer than an hour, I can definitely set up something for that. But basically, it's just kind of guidance, and just consultation. If you got a question about something, I can also consult you on that. So I mean, pretty much, I don't leave too much stone uncovered with Ask a Genius. I mean, pretty much you can get more information, obviously, through a voice conversation than actually a report. But if you get the report, you can also get the consultation. And if you have further questions, I can let you know what, if you have any questions about the report, you got any further questions that you might have. And even if you got questions about things outside of dating and mating, I can also answer those questions for you. And another thing is I have my shop, and this is, just kind of the products that I sell, which is very much my book, The Millionaire Savings Plan. That is pretty much my first book that I ever written. That is like literally a very good book for saving money to actually become a millionaire, through investing, through starting a business. It's actually a stair-step strategy to accumulate wealth and actually become a millionaire, challenging yourself to become a millionaire. So I want to create future millionaires, and that's my book. It's available on brokegeniuses.com as well as Amazon. And these fine t-shirts, I had to bring the price up because the quality of the other shirts was just kind of too low. So I went with a company that charges a little bit more. So with that cost, I had to bring the cost up. So you get in a pretty good quality shirt, and it's gonna be unique. Everywhere you're gonna go, people gonna ask you questions where you got the shirt. You don't have to tell them nothing because I have the logo on the back. So pretty much this is the shop, and I'm gonna be adding more items to this shop. So it's gonna be pretty much. I have an idea is that it's gonna be also t-shirts as well as other things, other like cool things that gifts and whatnot that you can get. So the things is that the quality is higher, so the cost is higher. This is one of my probably favorites out of my shop. This is King Tut, and it has the logo on the back, as you can see, brokegeniuses.com. So get a shameless plug. If you supporting Tommy Hilfiger and supporting Polo, you can support my brand. So pretty much get a high quality shirt, something that you probably see in Neiman Marcus. You get that from me, yours truly. And you support what I'm saying, what I'm trying to do in it, and get you something unique, a shirt that's gonna turn heads, and not something that you just see every day at Walmart. So this is also another shirt. It's one of my favorites as well because I play chess. The game does not exist without the king. So I'm going to be coming with some more ideas as well as far as t-shirts. I'm going to get some designers to create some new designs for me, and going to bring some more shirts to my shop. So this is a few of the items that I have in my shop. Just pretty much this is what I have so far. So basically, you are looking at a snapshot of my blog, thebrokegeniuses.com. I also build websites, so if you need a website, you can reach out to me, get you a site. So my other shirt is called Only Cure for the Struggle is to Hustle. It's just a meme, and as well as a reminder every day. This is pretty much one of my mantras. So it's also a t-shirt. So hopefully this is something that you can purchase and support the channel. Your purchase is greatly appreciated. And basically this is kind of a preview of the shop, brokegeniuses.com.